other questions? Seeing none, Mr. Rosenzweig, you want to speak against the bill? I'm assuming. When you speak, you usually speak against bills.
Jeff Rosenzweig, Arkansas Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers. There's something vague here. Talks about assembly of persons. How many people are we talking about? Two? That's, two is two persons, and that really doesn't qualify as mass picketing. Senator Bond said if we're talking about two people, that clearly is going to be able to be handled by obstructing governmental operations, criminal trespass, and various others like that. If we're talking about one person, then we're really getting into some First Amendment issues, I think. And I think it needs to be clarified specifically how many people we are talking about before we're talking about mass picketing.
Okay, Senator Stubblefield.
Mr. Rosenzweig, you remember a few years ago when that one individual walked out in front of that tank in Tiananmen Square?
Yes.
Stop the tank?
Yes.
If one person could stop the tank, one person could stop the one backing out of the driveway, if they lay down in front.
Okay, well, if in fact that's what you're doing, then this talks about persons, plural. And if you're talking, and if one person can mass picket, you need to say person or persons. Then I think it's vague until we establish exactly what we're talking about.
How many times have you seen just one person out protesting?
I'm sorry?
How many times have you witnessed just one individual out protesting?
Many times.
Just one individual?
Many times.
Can you give me an example of them?
Oh, it used to be anytime you walked in front of the federal courthouse, there'd be someone out there holding a sign. Not so much in recent years, but back 25, 30 years ago all the time. The point that I'm making is this is a criminal statute, and it needs to give people fair notice of what they are going to be, of what is a crime. And this, for instance, says persons, but doesn't say how many persons, but that clearly is plural. So are you telling a single person, what is one person, can one person violate this statute, or or must it be two? I think we need, whatever the committee decides to do, I think it just needs to make clear who is covered by it and who isn't.
So your issues with the number of people that are referred to?
Well, I don't think the bill is necessary at all, but if you're going to pass the bill, it needs to be clear to whom it applies. One person, two people, 10 people, or whatever. If the intention is to apply only to one person, then it needs to say that. If it's only going to apply to two or more, I think it needs to be more specific. That's my position.
To me, one person can step in front of a tractor trailer truck and stop that truck.
Well, absolutely. But if you're reading the statute, it says persons plural. It doesn't say a person or persons. It says persons plural. So, I mean,
All right. No further questions. Thank you, Mr. Rosenzweig.